Hi, this is Tanya with Texas Turner Rascals, and this box I got from Jennifer. Yeah, and I got it like this, that even the mailman said that it was broken. So I don't know if they kicked it or what they did with it, but I promise you, this is from the bottom part, not even the top. I put it upside down so that y'all can't see the information, but yeah, this is the box that I was given, and it's got like a little part right there before it's torn open, and there's some very, very important things in here, y'all, like very important, and whenever I show you, you'll see. So we are going to be opening this box like it didn't have to be open. It literally, I don't know if she put the tape here on this or they did, but that's all that was holding this box closed, y'all. That was it. And like I said, they had to have just been holding on to the bottom because, woo-wee, nothing hopefully fell out of here. So what we got here is some more kits. And yes, these are authentic kits. This is, Reike? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I absolutely love this vinyl, and I've got so many of them now coming in. But look at that precious face, y'all. Oh, my gosh. I cannot wait to make him come to life. Oh, my goodness. And Miss Cindy Willward, she makes the best eyes. Let me grab you a card so I can show you, because I have just got to brag all the time about this young lady making these eyes. And she is also known as the Eye Witch, but her name is Cindy Rain Willward. And she literally makes her eyes based from scratch, y'all. And there's really no two alike, because she's doing each order as you want them done. She doesn't mass produce these. So, and also, they come with a certificate of authenticity. So not just the babies that you get come with COAs, and you got some eyes that come with them too. Okay, so this is the commercial break right here from Miss Cindy Willward, the Eye Witch, and also she has Sent Your Wings, Enchanted Children, Home of the Eye Witch. So yeah, look at that cute little bitty fairy on there. Oh my goodness, isn't that adorable? And then on the back you got a little blue man. So what's not to love on these things? And I also get some cards from her, and I've also been sending them in my packages. So if you happen to see the card on there, be sure to look her up and give her some business. She is amazing. Okay, next thing, we're going to get back to the kits. We are done with our commercial break. So here we have, now, they spell his name Reike, so I'll look that one up, because his face is just absolutely precious, y'all. I mean, I don't even think my camera really picks it up, and I have a really good camera. So I can't wait to get him out of the bag. And you know what? This is timing frame that we don't have to rush. I have like 4 boxes to do, but I think y'all would rather see this than the wait. And he's too precious to not show. Okay, he had a little bit of a hair on him, but that could be from my place too. I have hair all over me because of the colon cancer that I had. So my hair still comes out, and then I also have hypothyroidism. So that makes your hair stick out too. But yeah, look at that precious little face. And then the back of him, that's how you pronounce it. I think it's Reike or something. Don't let me butcher it, but it's absolutely beautiful. I think one of my cutest, sculpts that I really like. So I really cannot wait to do him. And we have, that we're going to wait last, we have Ebony. You know that song, Ebony, Ivory, Living in a Place? Yeah. Well, that's what it reminded me of whenever I heard the name of it. But there's Ebony. Look at that facial. Look at them lips. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then, yes, yeah, it's Ebony. I was making sure that I did pronounce it right because I don't want to butcher names, y'all. And it does have a few spots on it, but you know what? I can get those off. So, no big deal there. And let's see what we've got. I told you we've got several in here. And here we have, oh, Annalisa. Oh, Annalisa. I have a little, I guess you could say goddaughter named Annalisa or Annalie. Look at that face, y'all. Look at little squishy, squishy, squishy. And them ears, oh my goodness, y'all. But yeah, it is Annalisa. But look how squishy that is. I do not see Bountiful Baby like that anymore. I know some of their old ones did. This isn't Bountiful Baby. No. No, it is not. It is not Bountiful Baby. It's just a squishy, squishy, squishy. I shall love you forever, and I shall call you Squishy. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little ding-dong sometimes. And this is Alina. Let's see. We are taking these out, y'all. These are too cute not to just see them. These are not going to be sold as kits. They will be painted. People, I can't say people, person told me that I need to not be a reborn doll artist, that I should hone in on my crocheting and sewing. And I dearly, dearly loved this person because she helped me get started on some things. But artists, when you have a new artist starting out, I've been painting these a little over a year now. And I was so depressed when I got into this, y'all, because of my health and everything that's wrong with me. I had no outlets. None. And it makes me want to cry, too, because I had none. And on my birthday, no, it was Christmas, on 2024, I ended up getting a doll because my therapist recommended it because I have nothing but been around kids. I've had 2, lost 3. I have 4 stepsons, and then throughout my life, even with being in and out of a wheelchair, I've had 30 plus foster kids. So all I've known is taking care of everybody's kids, even having the kids just a little bit of time here and there. I was never without kids. And then now mine are 26. Well, my youngest stepson is 22. All the way ranging to 30. My son, my oldest, that's in the military. So I don't get to see him. I do get to see my kid because not only are they just my kid living with me, but they're my caretaker too. But please, artist that's been out there, don't turn around new artists and tell them that they should not do this because it costs money or they don't have the skill for it. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not going to put you on blast, but I will tell you, if I wasn't in the place that I am right now, where I have sold and traded over 200 babies in a little over a year, I have established over people buying babies from me, 20 plus babies at a time from me. I've not only had that, but the friendships that I get, it's not just a business transaction. And I'm sorry I'm putting this on a soap thing, but y'all gotta know, if it wasn't for one particular artist, her name is Stephanie, but not Ortiz. But I do watch hers too. And I watch Francisca Vega. I watch all kinds of the artists and stuff, and I don't know all their names. But Stephanie took me to the side. She tells me what I can do, what I need to do, what would be easier to do with the acrylic air dry because I can't use the heat set because of my health. But as a reborn doll artist that also sent me their kits for me to take apart and do, telling me that I don't have a skill, but yet there's so many people that are coming to me because not only am I making them happy with the way they want their babies, but I'm learning and I'm growing. I have gone from not wanting to live because of the pain and the pressure and not being able to be around anyone because of my immune system. The only place I have been since the pandemic has started is hospitals and doctors. And a couple of times the drive-thru at the Sonic. When I tell you I can't be around people without a mask or them coming over unless they're absolutely well, I'm not lying, y'all. This was so depressing for me. I could not find my way out. I've always done art. I've done the Bob Ross paintings. I've sold those. So nobody could tell me I didn't have that artistic ability. Matching paint colors and things like that, I've been able to do. Growing up on my own since I was 15, doing my own thing, having people that came in and out of my life that I couldn't trust because I absolutely tried to. Relationships that failed because I couldn't give them or do for them what they needed done like their mothers did. Or be so submissive that I was a doormat. I just don't understand why an artist would tell somebody, knowing their story, because I shared this when we first started. She was the first kits I was getting from. And then as far as another lady that's been absolutely beautiful to me is Susie, and I won't give their last names. Kinsey, she's as blunt as it gets, and she will tell me, you know what, Tanya, I don't like this type of doll, but other people are liking it, and if you did such and such, this would make it better and more reality than a doll in the store. I don't understand you as an artist, and I don't want to blast you because it wouldn't be right. But don't tell another artist that's just starting out and just learning that they shouldn't even do reborning because they don't have what it takes and they don't have the money it takes. Because I need to tell you something. Every kit that I've gotten, all the stuff that I've put into this and the supplies and things come from bartering, baby. I might be on Social Security and on a fixed income where I can't afford a baby to buy. But when you've got a skill and you've got other things that other people want, bartering is the way to go. And I'm not going to cry anymore over this because I don't want to give you that power over me. But for the future, don't tell new artists that they don't have the money or the skill to do something. Because there is someone out there that will like their work. I love making alternative babies, and I have been told I have a knack for that, even by that artist. But then today, I got told that I should only make clothes, crochet clothes, learn to sew, and be a seamstress and a professional seamstress, which both of my hands do the same thing. I have arthritis, I have neuropathy, and I have trigger point. It's called trigger finger in both hands. I've had surgeries in my hands, 3 different ones. I know how to sew. I sent you my clothes that I've sewn, and you liked them. You like my crocheting clothes. And the only reason you gave me for only doing crocheting and other clothes is so I can go into business with you. Now, like I said, I'm not going to call you out. And I'm not going to cry anymore over it. I'm going to do me. And the more you tell me that I can't, I want to show you just how bad I can. Because let me show you a few things. And you can sit here for just a second. Because one I'm working on, this one right here, I've already had $700 offered to me for it. This kit right here, I'm working on this one as a custom. I made 2. Let me show you the other one. I may not be the best artist, but for my handicaps and my other things that I've had to go through, I have overcome so much, including hospice twice, on and off hospice. Now this one's a little shiny because I didn't have the matte varnish to do it with. But I do now. So I can go back and do him. This is Dallas. When I got him, he was had thick paint on him and everything. I had to completely strip him to do him. And then one of the ladies that has over $15 or $20 for me, I don't know, asked me to make a baby that resembled her. And that's her. That's Miss Smiley. And Lisa Wise is one of the best friends I have. She's my ride or die. And she absolutely loves her. Everything that I did to her, I did with her and as her request. So when you tell people that they can't be artists, you shouldn't be an artist. Because I want to know how you got to be one. Because work that you've sent me, I've had to strip and redo. You claim that the first vinyl that you had was immaculate because you showed a picture of it. Well, I just want to put this out there because I want to make sure that other artists that are starting don't feel bad if you're the one that tells them they can't. Because this is what you sent me. That's the mapping. And I have to completely strip before I can do anything with. And I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the kits that you charge me for. I really do. But when you're telling me not to be an artist, and it's the only thing that I run to because it's what I love, this is your work. This is what you sent me. Only not like this, but her eye was broken. And I took my supplies and went in there and fixed it and made her a new patch. Because I have an ileostomy. And I have patches that stick to your skin like you would not believe. Whether it be heat, water, whatever, it's gonna stay. And I don't understand why you would tell a new artist this, except for the personal gain that you wanted me to do today, and that's to be your seamstress and your work. I'll give you one more, and then I'm done. Here's another one that you sent me. And that's your work. That's not mine. In order for me to do anything with this, if y'all can't see the head, it's burnt. And that's painted. But not by the Texas Turner Rascals. I'll be stripping this, and I will do a before and after. And with me doing a little over a year, let's see who can do this. And I advise you not to ever tell anybody else that they can't be an artist. Because not even my first one looked like this. I'll show you my first one. Me and my kid did this one. And like I said, this is going to be a long one. And I apologize. You know what? No, I don't need to apologize for this. Because this needs to be done, because I don't know how many people they're going around telling can't be artists because they can't afford it or they're not good enough. This was my first one. My very first one. He is what got me caught up in wanting to reborn. I was given this kit by a lady that passed away. And me and my kid put him together, painted him, did everything with him. It's the first time I rooted hair. It's the first time I did anything. But this is my first. And then it just went different from there. And like I said, I'm not by any chance the best artist out there. But I am one. And I do have feelings. And just because I showed y'all 3 or 4, there's more. Oh, there's more. So when she tells you, and you'll probably know who by her work, I don't know. But if she ever tells y'all, or any other artist tells you, that you can't be an artist, and they send you stuff like this, saying this is their practice, but they've been in it a lot longer than you have, don't give up, don't listen, don't cry, because it gives them power. And be you. And I'll tell you something. Stephanie Goddard, if I didn't get your permission for it, I'm sorry. But you have been one of the best helps as others. But you are my go-to as far as an artist getting permission or things, different ideas of what to do and how to fix things. And I appreciate it so much. I really do. And just so y'all know, all of these kits that she claims that are all real, they're not. So if she tells you she's going to send you an authentic one, now Betty I think is authentic. This one is not. I got told they were when I got them from her. I was given such great deals on work that I could strip and redo. But I didn't get them for free. I didn't. I shared all the work that she's ever done. All her videos I shared. All the compliments I gave broke my heart today. And not just today, because it's been going on for a couple of months now. It took my kid to tell me that that was like a backhanded way of telling you you're not a good enough artist. But then she didn't just backhandedly say it. She actually said it today. Said, you do what you want to and decide what you want to do. But not everybody can be reborn doll artist. And I don't know how her work is now. But when I've asked about that person or that reborn name of theirs, hardly nobody tells me that they even know who it is. And I've been doing it a little over a year. I have 400 people plus in my group. I do fun, as much fun as I can on daily, themes. I'm doing monthly baby giveaway, 5-spin giveaways, like crochet giveaways. I make neck wormies that are amazing to use when you're doing photography and stuff. It holds their heads up and everything, because everybody's always... That's one thing that I love to do, is I listen to people. And one of the complaints that I've had like over 10 people tell me, I can't get them to sit up when I want them to. Their heads flop over, do. So I make neck wormies and matching hats. To your color, to your specification, to your size. I also do other things. So it's not just me crocheting or sewing clothes, but I actually make those clothes and design those clothes. I don't do patterns because I can't. I've tried, but I can't. I can see something and then do it without seeing the pattern. But other than that, everything that I make is unique, because I can't redo that the same exact way. I can't. Sometimes I can make it better. Sometimes I make it different, smaller, bigger, whatever. But it's not going to be the same exact thing. And I think that adds a little bit more value to something when it's unique and something that you can't mass produce. And I'm really glad I had this box opening, because I didn't know how to go about dealing with this. And then seeing those kits, oh, don't cry, Donya. Seeing those kits, and it just brought it to me, because you tell me I can't be an artist. This is not my work. It's not. I didn't do this. This is your work that you're telling me that I can't do. But a little over a year, I'm doing these. And then some. Every doll that I make, I try to put my heart in, not just work. I get to know the person and what they want, not just make a baby and send it to them. I take pictures of the entire process. I don't charge for that. I not only do that, but at the end, I make a little video for them, a little slideshow, and send it to them. And I upload them on my YouTube too, because that's one thing that I ask, is if I'm making a baby for you, I don't have to give both names or whatever, or your name, but that I'm allowed to use the pictures to show my work. Because I need to see what I need to work on, as well as other people telling me. I absolutely love to be critiqued, but in a manner that's encouraging, not discouraging. And I hope you really think about what you said and did, and either apologize publicly, or to me at least, and anybody else that you've wronged and done that to, because I subscribe to your channel. I share your work to others, which makes me responsible for your actions as well. It's no different than going to work and having somebody that you talk about to HR or whatever, and you recommend them to work there, and then they screw up, or they treat people like crap, but yet you are the one that recommended them. It doesn't look good on you when you recommend somebody else. So I will not be following you. I will not be sharing your input or anything else. Newborn Nursery Reborn will not be on my Facebook. And I wasn't going to blast it, but you know what? They don't hesitate to blast scammers. They don't hesitate to blast people that can't do something. So, Alina Paris from Newborn Nursery Reborn, you really need to think about what you're doing to other people. Because I'm in therapy, and I had to talk to my therapist about this. Because I was so depressed, I didn't want to do it anymore. But then people like Emily and Lisa and another Lisa and another Lisa and Marie, my babies are in Sweden, they're in Canada, they're in Guam, they're all over the US. And I'm just a little person with disabilities that don't have money. But I do have some skills that can be bartered. And that's how I get my supplies. My friendships, my family even, because I call them sis. So I'm going to leave this as, please don't let anybody else tell you that you can't. And if you need any help when it comes to acrylic paint or anything else, supplies and things like that you don't know where to get and stuff like that, you can ask anybody. I will help you. I don't hesitate to show you what I do know. And I don't hesitate to learn with you. Because even if y'all learn something, like Stephanie telling me different things that they've done through the years, it's helped so much and it's helping me grow. The videos, Francesca Figa and everybody that I've been watching. Even Stephanie Ortiz has more class at helping people. So really think about what you're doing to others, because they may not go to a therapist. They may not want to continue what they're doing. And they may just do what I wanted to do at first, before I even got into reborning. I didn't want to be here. The pain that I go through daily is more than most people can probably imagine. And I don't lay up on pain pills or anything like that. I work with my babies and crocheting, and I work through the pain. Hurting like hell. But after I get done and see what I made, it's worth it. No different than being a mother. The things you have to do to be a mom or a parent, it ends up being worth it. The hours of no sleep, the doctor's appointments, the snotty noses, and all the cleaning up, and all that stuff that I had to do, and still would do in a heartbeat. I'm just glad that I'm in a better place than I was in 2023 when I had my ileostomy done and found out that I had colon cancer. They had to remove everything. So now I have an ileostomy bag. I haven't even had a relationship in 3 years because I'm more self-conscious about that. and don't know how to take it. And I'm sorry I'm going on, but I really hope this reaches the right people and helps whoever, even if it helps one person become something that they didn't think they could be. Like my friend Lisa, she doesn't have the confidence that she should have. I've seen her work. I have her work. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Let me just show you one of them. And then I'll end this long, lengthy visit. This is like one of my favorite ones that she made. And I think it was like one of the first ones too that she was doing. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Miss Lisa, you can do work. You can. And you can reach out anytime you want. And I don't mind helping. Y'all stay tuned. And this is Tanya with Texas Turner Rascals. And I'm signing out.